Welcome to Wild Trout Man, featuring the art, science, adventure, and zen experience of fly fishing. Long live cold, clean water. Long live wild trout. Please help preserve this precious natural resource, and please subscribe to support the channel. Thank you, and enjoy this episode from Wild Trout Man.
This was the hot spot last year right here. The water was up though. Nice little trough right there. Right there, boom. How you making out?
I just broke off.
Oh, okay. Well, action is cool. What are you using?
Minnow.
A live minnow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can't beat that. The real thing is hard to resist. This is a gorgeous run right here. You see many fish out there?
I haven't seen. I just hooked one, but
yeah.
I haven't seen a fish all day. So
Yeah, I just got here. I haven't seen one either. All right. Good luck. The seam coming down on the opposite side, right down there. That's where we're gonna try and run a fly through there. Looks like a good holding area for a nice piece of steel. Got a double egg pattern going. One fly, one bead. He's an 8-pound fluoro. Shale bottom. Wind is supposed to be brutal. Ooh, there's a fish. Sweet. Wow. Second cast at the streamer. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. First chrome here. Pretty cool. Beauty. Kind of on the top fly, a gray streamer. Just picked up a beautiful piece of chrome here. Wonderful steelhead on a streamer. Was using the egg pattern, nothing was happening. Put on a streamer, second cast, bam! Very cool. So, welcome to Wild Trout Man. Welcome to Pennsylvania Steelhead. Very, very cool. That was awesome. Conditions are tough. Boy, lots of wind. Lots of wind. Got a system moving in, got some snow. 40, 50 mile an hour wind blast coming through shortly. Hasn't reached that yet, but it's gonna be a tough weekend up here. But picked up a Steely, beautiful PA chrome. It was worth the ride, worth the trip. Absolutely love it. Magnificent. Yeah.
How'd you do?
What did you have? What did you hook them on?
I think the squirm.
Oh, you got squirmy, yeah.
I have the white streamer.
Oh, I fished an double egg pattern the whole way down, and absolutely nothing. Not a hit, not a strike.
That's my first strike.
I put a double.
Minutes ago, you were in view.
Oh, I'm bringing you good luck, hopefully.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
put a streamer. I put my
They were
double.
running away from the Wild Trout Man and smacked the fly as it went by.
I put on my streamer. I put on my double streamer rig. John, second cast. Bam, picked one up
On a streamer?
on a streamer. I had a gray and a white. The gray was the upper streamer, and I picked it up on that one.
Well, I had clean white, then I went to white and black, and I lost the black on the bottom. And this one was the first real hit that I had.
So I'm filming the fish taking off after the release. He's going downstream and I'm filming him. The fly is stuck in my net. The fly is stuck in the net, and I didn't realize. And I'm walking downstream filming the fish. I stepped on my rod. Yeah. Yeah. One fish, one fly rod. Batting 1,000.
You have two here.
Good thing I brought multiple.
Yeah. I have,
All right, I'm gonna go back to the truck and get the other rod.
well, we don't have much daylight left.
Yeah. Oh, I think we should fish because tomorrow's gonna be brutal. I think it was this guy. He had one on here that broke him off when I was coming down. He's using live minnows.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one was a good solid hit. And then when I set, I'm like, is it really a fish or the bottom?
Oh.
And all of a sudden I felt it wiggle,
Yeah.
you know?
This was an obvious hit, and I'm like, what's with my fly rod? I didn't even realize I stepped on it. All right, man. I'll be back.
All right.
So I just caught a wonderful steelhead and snapped my rod at the same time. While I was releasing the fish, my rod got stuck. The fly was stuck in the net, and I was filming the fish headed downstream and dragging the pole behind me, not realizing it as I was going down. And, yeah, boom. Had to step on it. That was the only thing that could happen. So, got backup rod. It's a salmon rod. It's not a steelhead rod, so it's a little bit heavier. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, not much time left in the day here. We got some sleet, snow, something coming down. Got to change up the gear real quick here. Had that double streamer setup that has been really productive. Fishing for big trout. Very good luck with that setup here. Last year doing steelhead, really productive in the Delaware as well, picking up some big wild browns there. So great setup. Smaller fly actually chasing the bigger fly. The bigger fly is up top and it's a little bit heavier, so it sinks a little bit better, and then you got that smaller fly trailing behind. I usually go black and white. This time I went gray and white, and it was the upper gray fly that hooked that steelhead. There's the damage. Yay. Second rod in 2 months here. Hey, if you're not breaking stuff, you're not fishing. So, you gotta look at it that way. This one might be repairable. It's not a tip, it's a middle section that probably could be repaired, possibly. I was using 8-pound fluoro with the egg patterns, and then when I went over to streamer, I cut that back to 12. I have a 12-pound leader with 8-pound tippet, so I cut it back to the 12-pound leader and put the first fly on that, and then tied a second fly on the 12-pound tippet. This behemoth reel is really nice for the Steelhead Tributaries and Steelhead Alley up here in Erie. Good stuff. This rod's a 10-foot 9 weight. Definitely don't need that much rod, that heavy of a weight, but it's all I got. The rod I broke was 10-foot 7 weight. Whew, it's coming down. Hard to see it now. That was the streamer that got the fish. Gray streamer. Not even sure the name. Little mylar on there. It's got the fisheye up front. A little bit of bling up top there. Good looking fly. And just got a smaller white streamer as the point. A little nondescript, a little bit of bling there. Bead up top, a little bit of red there for traction. And that usually works pretty well. All right, in and out of the pits here. Let's get to work. There's fish to be caught. In and out of the pits in record time. Oh man, hear that wind. The wind is howling. It's gonna be quite the storm here next couple days. All right, back at the stream here. And make a few more casts before it gets dark and the weather gets too bad. The roads are gonna be slippery. That one didn't make it. All right, man, let's do it up.
I hooked up right where you're standing.
Oh, you did, yeah?
Right above that rock. There's a ledge that drops down to the rock. And I hooked up there. Nice fish. I had him right up to my feet. They're long. Do you think we need a psychiatrist? Huh? Do we need a psychiatrist?
I don't know, buddy. We're living life. Living the good life.
That's right.
Beautiful conditions here. It'd be awesome to pick one up in this weather. I would love that. Snow coming down, wind's blowing, steelhead are biting. There's definitely fish in this hole. Stuck. Not sure how deep it is here.
Thank God for the rain jacket. So you landed one and you got it on film?
Yeah.
Huh?
I only hit. I didn't have any hits here.
No hits? No. And I hooked that one and brought it right up to my feet. Shook loose. Which was the most direct activity that I had today. Most everybody was not catching anything. The people that had been here all day said they were catching them earlier on. Down, so it's almost as low as my head, and my catching branches. That's great.
Got that?
Yep.
Okay. There's a hardcore warrior coming back from battle.
Well, I'll tell you what, this rain jacket is worth every cent.
Sleet hurts getting pelted in the face with it. I'm pretty covered up, but you still get smacked. Last one's on the river. Like always. maximizing the time out here. Nice hot meal sounds fabulous right now. Slugging through the mud here. There's a hardcore steelhead slayer. Looking like Grizzly Adams. We're not the last ones out of the lot. We gotta go make a few more casts. This isn't right. There's another car here. Day well spent. Welcome to Wild Trout Man. Conditions are a little tough today. A little breezy here in Steelhead Alley. If we happen to land into one steelhead in these conditions, it's going to be a pretty awesome day. Here with my bud John. Where is he? There he is. All right. Got some fresh trees down here. Oh my God, we got to watch for this kind of nonsense as well. It's a rough day here up in the northeast, up in the northwest, up in the northwest corner of Pennsylvania. So heading down to the stream right now, and it's off color and muddy, and we had some rain last night. Front came through and just wicked winds, and got some snow on the way. So tough times, but the plan is to hook into a nice steelhead or two here. So glad you're here, glad you're along for the ride, and let's see what I can make happen here.
All right, man, good job. All right, let's catch some fish.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fish on?
Fish on.
Beautiful. You need a hand?
No.
I love it.
Lost him. My reel froze.
I gotta clean my eyelets out too. I was getting hot. I had to take off my hat. Insulation on, but I'm doing alright.
Alright, good. I'm gonna float some egg patterns out here and try and find some deeper water.
Well, right up against the bank.
Yeah, right up against the bank might be where it's.
Is calm water.
But you got to get out there far to get a good drift through there.
Right, that's just it. The cross currents get you screwed up trying to get a decent drift, so you're flying through it. Fish on! First cast on the black leech. Good fish.
That was a nice fish.
Huh?
That was a nice fish.
It was. I thought it was snag. Then I felt them throb and I'm like, oh man, this is a beaut. That was the first cast.
Dead drift or stripping?
Dead drift. But on the swing. That felt so good.
Yeah, it looked pretty good too.
Yeah, I saw it turn when I lost it. And I had good tension on it.
Yeah, the water's really fast here, so the water's really fast, so we'll need two guys to net one.
Yeah. And I picked them up on the swing. He immediately started running downstream.
Well, I went through the whole section with 2 egg patterns and didn't get a hit. So I'm gonna change back. I'm gonna change back up.
But it was almost against the ledge.
All right, man, let's go. Just heard the Steeler game might be moved from Sunday to Monday. That's possibly not true, because I heard it was supposed to be moved to a different city as well, and that wasn't true, so who knows? Let's hope they get a victory.
I was so pumped when I felt that fish. When it's this cold, the adrenaline pumps and you're no longer cold.
No, lost them. My hooks are frozen. Just like my eyes. Oh my gosh. Cool. One on again. No, lost them. Yeah. There we go. Gone! Gone again! We'll get one of them. Yeah, I had like 3 more right in front of that fast water. John, I'm fine, and I'm warm. I'm okay, and I'm warm.
I'm warm except for my feet.
Yeah, no, my feet are good. Maybe it's those foot warmers. They're not bothering me at all walking, and they must be heating my feet because my feet feel better today than yesterday. My arm is just sore from casting.
What's that?
My arm is sore from casting.
Yeah, I would imagine. That was amazing. I put this fly on first cast and I hooked that fish. And I haven't had a bite.
I didn't have anything, like, I had a couple here, then nothing the whole way down from that faster water, nothing until right in front of those white caps. There's a nice little pool in front of that, and
Okay.
I had a couple. I had like probably 3 hookups right there. I'm surprised. I am so dressed well that I'm not cold.
I'm dressed well. I'm just not.
Yeah.
My feet is the only problem.
Your feet,
The
yeah.
rest of my body is.
John, you got to use those foot warmer things, man, because
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
I thought they were gonna like crunch up and be uncomfortable to walk on.
Oh,
I don't even know they're there. Here we go. Fish off. Jeez. That must be, John, must be 10. All right. Changing things up here. Strike indicator. Got a swivel with a weight. First fly. My big deadly yellow stonefly. Just an awesome pattern with those rubber legs. My buddy Paul is cork-heel caddis pattern and a waltz worm. So let's do it. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get all the ice off the tips here. This is it. Last call here. Streamers, I was getting action, but some of those were getting foul hooked as well. So I'm just gonna dead drift this. I'm tired. I'm not cold at all, but I'm tired. So a strike indicator will be a little easier to fish than Euro nymph style, which I'd prefer, but I'm bushed from battling the current here in the cold. But again, I am warm, so that's awesome. Sun's peeking through a little bit too. Putting my reel in the water just to thaw it out because it's frozen. The air temperature is colder than the water, so that thaws it out somewhat. There we go. Deshaun. All right, here we go. Last call. Last call. Got a 3-fly rig, big stonefly. Got a waltz worm as the point, and a cork-heel caddis in between there, with a strike indicator and a split shot too, just try to get things down. Current's moving fast. Got each fly has a little bit of color because conditions are obviously pretty murky, pretty fast. Got rain overnight, got snow today. Sun's peeking through right now, so that's cool. So this is it, last chance, last call. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can actually get one in the net here. 3 flies. Come to think of it, 3 flies might be illegal out here. I'm not sure. It might be 2 max. I'm a stonefly. Cool. God, I hope he doesn't run because my reel is frozen. Stick in the water. I missed my opportunity when he was above me. Oh, sweet baby. Wow. On the stonefly. Just barely got him hooked there. Frozen reel. Oh, the fly's out. Oh, man. Wow. That is really, really cool. Couldn't reel line everywhere. Had to net him in the fast water. Wow, that was awesome. Really worth it. All day going at it here. This magnificent piece of chrome here. There he is right there. All right, wow, that was sweet. Really worked hard. Had a bunch of hits previously on streamers, and some of those were foul hooked too. Wow, that was just amazing. Frozen reel, fast water, and I had him above me, and that was the time to net him, and I wasn't able to get my net out in time and got the line all tangled, and he went downstream and just barely hooked in the lip before I was able to get him in the net. So wow, very cool. Conditions were it was a tough day out here, tough day, but picking up this one slammer made it all worthwhile. That was wonderful. Awesome. Really nice. Oh, awesome Wild Trout Man moment, picking up the beautiful steelhead on a big yellow stonefly. Yeah, I had a waltz worm off of that previously, and got tangled, eliminated the waltz worm, got rid of the strike indicator, just dead drifted that tight line, that stonefly nymph, and bam. I had one other on just prior to that, and I was just like really intent. I said, man, I'm running out of time, got to put one on the board here. And just had a really good solid drift, man. I felt it. Felt like it was going to happen. And wham. The wind has been relentless. But that was sweet. Really tough weather up here in Steelhead Alley. We got like 12 degrees outside and 40 and 50 mile an hour winds. So perfect fishing conditions. Steelers-Bills game was postponed until tomorrow. It's not fit for man or beast. No football games today here in northwest Pennsylvania near Buffalo. It's just brutal out here today. So calling it a trip, calling it a day, headed back, and hope you enjoyed the show. Glad you're along for the ride as always. Thank you for your support. Until next time, Wild Trout Man and my buddy John there, man in the wheel getting us home. Here we go. We'll show you some of the wind just whipping across the flatlands here in this area.